Hey everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 99 on the Leek. I'm John as always, and I'm fighting a cold and hoping that I actually get this video out by Saturday, otherwise it might be Spikey Sunday. But yeah, we're going to do a draft with Kaladesh and see how it goes, so I will see you guys for Pack 1, Pick 1. Alright, here we are, Pack 1, Pick 1. We've got ourselves a Faithful Showdown as our rare, which is terrible. This is a bad pack. Renegade Freighter's the clear first pick, we're taking that for sure. Beyond that, there's no card that I would be happy taking first pick. And this, I think, is ultimately going to be what kills Kaladesh for me. This is what I think is going to be why Kaladesh is not one of the best formats. It could be one of the better draft formats, but there's just so many dead packs. You know, beyond Renegade Freighter, we have what? A Hawk? A Seed Sculptor? Garbage pack, and there's a lot of these out there. So we will take the Renegade Freighter and be very happy about that, and make our person to our right just kind of cry. So thanks, Renegade Freighter. This pack looks slightly better with an Experimental Aviator, a Tidy Conclusion, Aviary Mechanic, Quicksmith Genius. I think that's kind of it for the picks that we'd be considering, and I don't think Aviary Mechanic quite makes it in. So I think we're really looking at Aviator, Conclusion, Genius. Genius could put us into an aggressive kind of vehicles aggro deck. Aviator's cool. I do like an Aviator. I think I like the Genius a little bit more this early on. So yeah, I'm just going to take the Genius here. I don't think red is terrible. I think people are just massively overstating the idea of red being bad in this format. We get a Welding Sparks, which we are certainly taking here. There's a Console Shield Guard, which is nice. Prism, Thriving Grubs, Rhino, but we will be very happy with the Welding Sparks here and move right into red. Reckless Fireweaver, but there is a Weaponcraft Enthusiast and a Propeller Pioneer, both very nice. I think we might take the Weaponcraft Enthusiast and attempt to be sort of black-red artifact aggro. We may even get this Fireweaver back around, or maybe this Weldfast Monitor. Propeller Pioneer is an option, but I think Enthusiast is just that much better, so let's take the Enthusiast. Dund Operative works totally fine for what I'm doing here. Kind of black-red artifacts. So we've got Fabricate, we've got a Freighter. This thing will have Death Touch. There's a Rhino, but I don't really like red-green, and I think we are going to be red with these two picks. Yeah, it's really between the Operative and the Rhino, and I think I like red-black more than I like red-green, and we already have a really good black card, so Operative, in you go. Operative number 2 isn't the worst thing. It's better than a Hijack. It's better than anything else we have going on here, so yeah, we're going to take it. It's kind of a shame that we've passed a Subtle Strike and a Tidy Conclusion, but oh well. Spireside Infiltrator, totally fine, especially if we can pick up like one more Freighter or something, or I don't know, maybe a Smuggler's Copter. Way better than Eager Construct. I don't think you should ever play that card ever. Seed Sculptor's fine. Night Market Lookout is not remotely as good as Infiltrator. Aetherflux Reservoir is not something that you can play, so Infiltrator, in you go. Another Infiltrator, Self-Assembler number 1. Infiltrator, are you an Artificer? No. Are you an Artificer? No. Are you an Artificer? Yes. I think I'd be okay with Self-Assembler here. It's not quite the aggro deck that we're planning for. So, I mean, maybe Infiltrator number 2 is just better. Just keep our curve low. Yeah, let's go with Infiltrator number 2. Talked myself into it. Ruinous Gremlin for the sideboard is the only real question we have here, so we'll take it and throw it away. Hijack, sure, but we're hopefully not going to main deck it. Thriving Grubs came back, beautiful. In you go. Reckless Fireweaver came back, awesome. Get some more black Fabricate, and we are very good. Fireforger's Puzzle Knot is something that we will never play. It is garbage. I guess we take the sideboard Demolish. I mean, Ruinous Gremlin seems better than Demolish. But we're going to take it. And another Hijack. Into the sideboard you go. And Island, go away. Not a bad first pack. Renegade Freighter is very nice. Ha! Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take a Chandra. Renegade Freighter, Foundry Inspector. Good cards, but we're not taking a Chandra. Come on, how can we not? So, in you go, Miss Chandra. I imagine she's dropped considerably in price, right? Well, she's still 10 tickets, so that's quite nice. Malphus Doorbuster is quite nice as well. I will... Oh, whoa, never mind. There's non-licensed Disintegration. We're taking unconditional removal in our colors plus a lightning bolt attached to it. Doorbuster won't come back. We might get the Operative. Maybe the Malphus squad. Both will be fine. Both will be fine, but Disintegration, in you go. This deck's looking pretty decent. Pretty decent. Spireside Infiltrator number 3? No. Salivating Gremlins. We have Freighter, Weaponcraft Enthusiast at the moment. We can get more. I like it more than Spireside number 3. I like it more than a Wayward Giant. I like it more than a Giant Spectacle. In you go. Ooh, Aetherborn Marauder. Do we have counters? Not really. We have Weaponcraft Enthusiast. Creature, get energy. Malphus squad is kind of what we're looking to do. But if we do get the Fabricate creatures, then we will want the Marauder. And Marauder might just be fine on its own anyways. A 2/2 lifelinker flyer for 4. It's not unheard of being good. Yeah, let's take it. Lawless Broker gets counters. Seems fine. We're not taking a Giant or a Spectacle or a Hijack. In you go. Thriving Grubs, Quicksmith Genius. I think Thriving Grubs number 2. Probably better than Quicksmith Genius number 2. Let's do it. Ooh, Built to Smash. Ooh, Subtle Strike. And a Weldfast. Cool. There's stuff. Our deck is just building itself. I think I like Subtle Strike a little bit more than Built to Smash. And we should be good on creatures, so let's throw that away. Malphus Squad, that's the one I'm going to take. I am liking this deck. It is nice and aggressive. Weldfast Monitor, yes please. Club Security, I guess, but you are going to get the cut, considering we have an entire pack left. Giant Spectacle, I mean, could just get there. But realistically, these two are two of our first cuts right now. I'm really liking this deck. Quite a bit. So of course we're going to 0-3 with it, right? Man, Spireside Infiltrator number 3 came back. I don't think we're going to play it. I think we just take the Rush. Yeah, let's take the Rush for now. Giant Spectacle number 2 is not playable. Neither is that or that. Alright, we have a deck. If we get one more card, we have a deck. And I think we'll get one more playable card out of 15 picks. Inspiring Vantage. Those aren't worth anything, right? Oh, $1.45. Night Market Lookout, Reckless Fireweaver, Subtle Strike, Doomed Operative. So Fireweaver, we have Malphus Squad, Weaponcraft Enthusiast, Renegade Freighter. We have 3 things. Not ideal, and it'll probably come back anyways. I honestly might just rare draft for the $1.45. And or the potential that I play this someday. Yeah, let's rare draft it. Electrostatic Pummeler. I know people are playing those. We're probably just going to take this Reprisal, but is that worth anything? $1.17. Probably not worth it. Furious Reprisal is really good. We can't go off with this, can we? We have grubs and grubs. And the only way we'd make it bigger, really... Why is card hoarder continuously sending me messages? Yeah, I don't think we can really go off with that. So I think we'll just take the removal here. Furious Reprisal. Get the grubs back around. Yeah, let's do it. Reunion goggles. What do the goggles do now? 1, 2... 3 artificers. Probably still not great. Although it might be the reach that we need, since we're not going to have, you know, gigantic endgame things. So I could see playing it over Club Security. Ooh, Brazen Scourge. Ooh, Welding Sparks. Man, I think we want the Brazen Scourge here. Giant Spectacle can get out of there. Or do we want the Welding Sparks? Now let's take the Brazen Scourge. Well, ooh, Unlicensed Disintegration. Number 2. Yes, please. Take that over Rush of Vitality. Any day. Oval Chase Dragster. Nice and aggressive. Especially with the removal suite that we have. I'm not going to take anything else here. So we'll take it and we'll think about it. Hijack, Fireweaver, Mind Rot, Fortuitous Find. We didn't really get there with the Fireweaver plan. We have Enthusiast and Malphus Squad. And... well, I guess we have some artifacts kicking around. We don't need a Hijack. We already have 2. We don't need a Mind Rot. So we'll take Fireweaver. I don't know if I'll play 2 or not. Ooh, Foundry Screecher. Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm going to have so many cuts to make. Sure, let's take Reckless Fireweaver number 3. Night Market Lookout, sure. Wow. We got a lot of cards. One of those Reckless Fireweavers needs to go. Does Oval Chase Dragster make the cut? We have... for removal, we have... we'll take... Reunion, I suppose. Tactics, sure. So for removal, we have Disintegration, Disintegration, Sparks. We didn't take the second Sparks. Furious Reprisal, Subtle Strike. So the question is, can we make the ground clear for Oval Chase Dragster to get through? Probably? So I think the second Fireweaver goes as well. And then 2 more cuts. 2 more cuts. 2 more cuts. I think the goggles go. I don't like the goggles. Man, this is a nice aggressive deck. Do the Gremlins go? Because this guy's a 3/2 regardless for 3, which is fine. They're a 2/3. They will be a 4/3 once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times at a maximum. So I think the Gremlins just go. We didn't quite get the super artifact plan. So there's our nice aggressive deck. I mean, we could arguably push 16 lands in this. I think if we had more 2-drops than 3-drops. Or even more 2-drops than we currently have. I think I still would prefer to play 17 here. So we'll add some basic lands. 9/8 sounds good. Save that deck. And I will see you guys for match 1, where hopefully we can just run some people over.